Hi there, Kevin Hicks from ROI Web Marketing, and we're lead generation and conversion specialists. We run Google Ads and SEO campaigns, and today I just want to talk about Google Ads for business owners. So today's presentation is all about Google Ads for businesses. Here's our team. We have 6 internet marketing specialists on the team and other contractors that are part-time that are on the team. Why ROI Web Marketing? Well, we are experts. That means we have 10 plus years industry experience. And we're also cutting edge. Cutting edge meaning that we're Google and Bing certified, and every week we meet on Mondays and talk about how we're going to enhance our systems and our procedures and what new internet marketing technologies we want to test out. So every Monday we do that, and we subscribe to newsletters, and different departments will connect and bring new ideas and concepts that we might want to test out. Next is systems. So we are big on procedures. Ever since we started the business, we have been documenting each of our tasks and procedures and systems that we really work on and defining. Because a lot of our work we do is very repetitive, but we always find ways to enhance and make things better. Next we have is measurable. A big part of internet marketing, or any marketing for that matter, is making sure that you are able to track whether it's working and how you can modify things to make it better. So we have our ROI monthly reports that we do for our clients that are very measurable and showing, we'll get into it a little bit later on what it is that specifically is in those reports. Here's our philosophy, internet marketing success. We believe that in order to have success, you have to have all the right pieces in place. And the pieces that we feel are important is having a professional website, so one that's mobile friendly, so it works on all devices, and is responsive, so it adjusts to all devices, no matter what the size is, as well as content that converts. The content on your website really needs to speak to your audience and be all about them, and that's very important, as well as ease of navigation. Your website should be the information should be very easy to find, and the menu shouldn't be, I've seen websites where it's floating all over the place. So it needs to be in a structured way that is where the user can find the right information. And the next is effective advertising. So when you build your website, you want to make sure that you are able to get people to find it through effective advertising. And lastly is measuring your success. So again, very important to measure and make sure that you know how your marketing is performing. What are Google Ads? So when you have an ads, if we do a search on Google for Google search, you're going to see some ad locations in the top, and here it shows 4 locations at the top, and it has a green little icon there showing an ad, where it shows there an ad. There's an ad here, an ad here. So there's 4 locations here in the top of Google search. Not every time you'll see 4, but there is 4 locations available there. You also have, depending on the search, some ads on the side here. It varies now where those will be located, but these are product searches. So if Google feels that you're looking for a product, they may suggest products there as well. And we also have locations at the bottom of search. So if you scroll to the bottom of the page, you're going to see another 4 locations here available. This is just showing 3, and you can see the ad by the little ad icon there. So benefits of Google Ads, well, you're getting guaranteed traffic because you're paying for it. So you're actually showing up again at the top of Google search and then in the bottom. So likely people will search and they're going to click on one of the first ones they see. And so that gives you, when you do ads, you're going to generate more leads. So what we're seeing is ongoing leads. When it works well for you, you're going to get ongoing leads because it's actually a monthly spend that we're going to be managing for clients. So the clients are able to set their own budget. So, it is flexible in a sense that we do require a monthly spend, and we can manage that for them. But depending on the year, if it's seasonal, we may do advertising, during the season that's busy for them. We might, ramp up the spend, or we might do the opposite and lower the spend during busy season to, they already get enough leads. So it depends on each unique company and what their needs are. So this is where we get into, this is how we would do our process for Google Ads. We would do a discovery meeting with the client, figure out what their needs are, who their target audience are, kind of a mini, business strategy. And then from there we go and look at Google and say, what is Google actually, what are the keywords that people are searching? What is the search volume that Google is telling us people are actually searching for? And then we come back to the client and say, okay, here are the keywords we've selected, and here's our ad copy. We do this in a process called our Google Keyword Document, which is the GKD, and that outlines it nice and easy to format for clients to understand what we're doing. And of course, we want to make sure we're selecting the location targets so we can pinpoint on Google Maps essentially where we're actually going to run the advertising. So you're selecting with our guidance where we're going to target the advertising. And then what are we tracking? So what are we looking for when we talk about measuring results? This is where we're going to look at phone calls from mobile devices, which is trackable. Unfortunately, we can't track the phone calls coming in just from directly on the phone. But we also can do email clicks, so that's trackable as well. So there's email clicks after they've come to your website, and then form inquiries. So we can figure out, depending on your website, we can code in Google Analytics to figure out when people fill out your contact forms, and then we can figure out if that's come from the ads we're running. So we also have in Google Ads a feature that we can actually measure the amount of calls directly from the ads, and that's the last one on there where it shows calls direct from Google Ads. So there's actually a specific call ad campaign that we can run that will actually increase the amount of phone call leads you get. And we can also, there's additional tracking we can do there if requested. We can actually show you a report that will actually tell you how long the phone call lasted, the area code, and the time of day that it came in. And so that's also an optional report you can get. Here's a sample report that we provide to our clients here. So we've got calls from websites, emails from website, Google Ads calls from ads, and then we've got contact form submission. And you can see a 3-month rolling period that shows the data, and ideally it's increasing like this. And then you've got exposure. So we've got overall traffic, organic search, so what are you getting to your website that you're not paying for, and then social media traffic, just an interesting thing that we can measure that for our clients if they like, and then Google Ads total spend, and then the amount of clicks that you're getting each month. So what is a sample price for getting started with Google Ads? We have our Bronze ROI Bronze marketing package, which is $475 a month plus tax. There's a one-time setup fee, which is $500. And then we have the ad spend to Google, which is paid to Google directly. So we suggest minimum $300 and average $500 or $600 a month. So your total marketing is $800 plus. An average overall marketing package with ad spend is between $1,000 to $2,000 a month. And our ideal clients that we work with are contractors, trades, or home services, healthcare clinics, spas, and practitioners, and service-based small business owners. We can do product-based as well, but that's more like e-commerce, which is down here. And then of course, physical store locations. We can get more foot traffic to your stores by running Google advertising. So hope you enjoyed the presentation. Any questions? It is a free consultation to get started. Happy to go through that with you, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the presentation today.